Can you hear that? It sounds like the ship's literally cutting through the water, and with hydrofoils underneath, it pretty much is. Ever wondered what it takes to build a ship so massive it's practically a floating city? Or how some vessels manage to fly over water like something straight out of science fiction? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into the wildest ships ever built. From luxury super yachts to giant cargo carriers, you won't believe what's out there. Ready to see the weirdest ships on the planet? Let's go! You won't want to miss what's coming next, trust me. Ever heard of the Sonnenkönig? If not, you're in for a treat. This isn't just any boat, this is luxury on water. Sailing on Austria's stunning Lake Constance, the Sonnenkönig, or Sun Queen in English, has been turning heads since its debut on September 18, 2008. But what's so special about this ship? Well, for starters, it's one of the largest passenger ships cruising Central Europe's inner waterways. Pretty impressive, right? Built for pure opulence, this vessel wasn't designed for just any old cruise. Oh no, the Sonnenkönig was meant for the elite. Think glamorous corporate events, VIP parties, and over-the-top celebrations. Want to throw a party with a jaw-dropping price tag? Back in the day, chartering this beauty would set you back a cool €200,000 per day. Talk about a luxury experience. But here's the plot twist. Despite its glitzy image, the timing wasn't ideal. Launched during the global financial crisis, the high price and limited demand didn't quite make waves. In fact, in its first year, it was rented only about 40 times, with occupancy rates barely scraping 11%. To try and turn things around, they slashed the daily charter fee to €60,000, and today, you can rent it for around €1,000 a day, though you'll still get a crew of 4. So, while the Sonnenkönig might not have been the financial triumph it hoped for, it still stands as a floating testament to luxury, a bold idea that may have just been ahead of its time. What do you think? Could this be the future of elite cruising? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and hit that like button if you love a good mix of extravagance and history. Imagine a ship so huge, it could fit 4 soccer fields on its deck, end to end. Meet the KNC Nevis, a supertanker that was a true giant on the seas, stretching an insane 460 meters from bow to stern. To put that into perspective, it was taller than the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur and even the Empire State Building in New York. Mind-blowing, right? But size wasn't the only thing that made this ship a monster. With a turning radius of over 2 miles and a stopping distance of 5.5 miles, maneuvering this beast was like trying to park a skyscraper. It was so massive, it couldn't even fit through the Suez or Panama Canals. So, yeah, tight corners were not its thing. Now, here's the twist in the tale. During the Iran-Iraq War in 1988, the ship, then called the Seawise Giant, was attacked by the Iraqi Air Force while it was carrying Iranian crude oil. Bombs dropped on it, it caught fire, and sank in shallow waters, looking like it was done for. But wait, this isn't where the story ends. After the war, a company called Norman International swooped in, salvaged, and restored the massive ship. It got a second life, but not for long. Despite its comeback, the KNC Nevis was eventually scrapped, marking the end of the world's largest ship. So, here's the big question. Will we ever see a ship like this again? Probably not. Its sheer size and the challenges it came with made it a risky venture, and maybe a bit impractical. Still, the KNC Nevis will always be remembered as a true sea monster. Impressive but, in the end, just a little too much to handle. What do you think? Could we ever build something like this again, or is it just a crazy idea for the history books? Drop your thoughts below. Ever wondered how ships can actually fly over water at lightning speeds? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into the mind-blowing world of hydrofoil ships, an incredible piece of technology that's been around for over a century but still feels like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. So, what exactly are these futuristic boats? Picture this. While regular ships fight the water, hydrofoils have wings beneath the surface that literally lift the hull out of the water. Yep, think airplane wings, but underwater. By doing this, they reduce drag and glide above the waves at speeds so fast, traditional ships can't even keep up. We're talking speeds of 40 to 50 knots, easily. But here's the kicker, hydrofoils aren't some brand new invention. They've been around since 1908 thanks to two pioneers, Casey Baldwin and Alexander Graham Bell. Yep, the same Bell who invented the telephone. And guess what? During World War I, these high-speed boats were the ultimate game-changer, helping soldiers from the US, Germany, and Russia zip through dangerous waters and past mines, giving them a serious tactical advantage. Can you imagine the edge that gave them? Now, how do these things actually work? Simple. It's all about lift. Just like the way air flows over an airplane wing, the lift from the hydrofoil pulls the boat out of the water, letting it glide smoothly and with insane agility. Once it's up, the hull barely touches the water again. Talk about sleek, right? While hydrofoils have been mainly used for fishing because of their speed, the potential is limitless. Think about it. What if we used hydrofoils for freight shipping? Imagine moving goods across oceans at a speed that'd make even Amazon jealous. Faster deliveries, no delays. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? So here's a thought. Could hydrofoils change the future of transportation? Let me know what you think. Could we see these ships taking over the oceans in the near future? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready for more mind-blowing tech. Ever wondered how the world's heaviest and most massive cargo gets moved across the oceans? Well, let me introduce you to the Dockwise Vanguard, a true engineering marvel that's redefining the way we think about transporting gigantic ships and offshore rigs. Built by Hyundai Heavy Industries for Dockwise, a Dutch shipping giant, this vessel isn't just big, it's built for the impossible. So, what makes the Dockwise Vanguard stand out? First off, its deck is massive, measuring a jaw-dropping 275 by 70 meters. That's enough space to carry oil rigs, other ships, and pretty much anything else you can imagine that's too big for regular vessels. But here's the twist. Unlike traditional ships, this one is semi-submersible. Yup, you heard that right. It can actually submerge its deck, letting the cargo float on like a giant bathtub. Once it's secure, the ship lifts it back out of the water. How cool is that? Safety is top priority here too. A special bulwark shields the crew from water that splashes over the deck during operations, and the crew quarters and lifeboats are located on the starboard side, always keeping safety front and center. What's more, the Dockwise Vanguard has adjustable buoyancy tanks that can handle all sorts of heavy lift projects, whether it's one enormous load or a mix of smaller ones. And let's not forget about the brains behind the beast. The ship's machinery and exhaust systems are housed in a specially designed logic deck, making sure everything runs smoothly when it's time to haul massive cargo across the oceans. The Dockwise Vanguard isn't just a ship, it's a game changer. It's turning the impossible into reality, making it the ultimate powerhouse for transporting colossal loads. So, what do you think? Would you want to see this giant in action? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you love cool engineering feats like this. Let's dive into the fascinating world of undersea cables and meet one of the true giants of the ocean, the Nexen Skagerrak. Built in 1976, this vessel was made for one thing: laying undersea cables that keep the world connected. From telecommunications to power transmission and even military operations, these cables are the lifelines that connect continents and power the modern world. And ships like the Nexen Skagerrak are the unsung heroes of this crucial mission. What makes this ship stand out? Well, it's a cable layer specifically designed to install these massive undersea cables. In the past, these ships had huge bow sheaves, big structures that helped guide the cables during installation. But modern vessels like the Nexen Skagerrak have streamlined the process with stern sheaves, making everything more efficient and precise. And did you know? Cable ships used to carry the prefix CS, short for cable ship, in their names, like the CS Long Lines. Pretty cool, huh? The history of undersea cables goes way back to 1857, when the first transatlantic telegraph cable was laid, though it only lasted a short time due to overuse. The real game-changer came in 1866 when the SS Great Eastern laid 2 transatlantic cables, ensuring reliable communication between Europe and North America for the first time. Fast forward to today, and cable ships like the Nexen Skagerrak have become far more advanced, keeping the world connected beneath the waves. And let's not forget about the maintenance ships, like Japan's Chugomaru. These smaller, More agile vessels are responsible for repairing damaged cables but can also lay new ones when necessary. The Nexan Skagerrak remains an essential player in this intricate task, helping to keep our global communication networks alive and well. So, next time you think about how the world stays connected, remember, it's not just about satellites, it's also thanks to the hidden world beneath the ocean's surface. What do you think? Could undersea cables be the backbone of our modern world? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like if you love seeing how technology connects us in surprising ways. Let's talk about a ship that's truly built for the toughest jobs on the planet, the Blue Marlin. Part of the elite Marlin class managed by Dockwise Shipping from the Netherlands, this submersible heavy-lift vessel is designed to transport some of the world's heaviest and most massive structures, like submersible drilling rigs, across vast oceans. It's not just any ship, it's a beast of the seas. But here's the twist. While the Blue Marlin is built to move giant loads, it also spoils its crew with some unexpected luxuries. Picture this: 38 rooms, enough to house 60 people, plus an exercise area, a sauna, and even a swimming pool. I mean, talk about working in style. But don't let that fool you. This ship means business. The real star of the Blue Marlin's design is its fortified citadel, a secure area built to protect the crew in the event of a pirate attack. And get this, it's proven effective in real-life situations. One of its most legendary moments came when the U.S. Navy hired the Blue Marlin to transport the damaged USS Cole back to the United States after it was attacked by Al-Qaeda's suicide bombers in Yemen's port of Aden. No small task, right? But the Blue Marlin handled it like a total pro. Then, in 2019, the Blue Marlin faced a terrifying pirate attack off the coast of Equatorial Guinea. Pirates seized the vessel and shot up the bridge, but thanks to the ship's secure citadel and the crew's quick thinking, they rode out the storm until rescue ships arrived. Whether it's hauling massive rigs or fending off pirates, the Blue Marlin proves it's more than just a ship, it's a legend of the seas. So, what do you think? Would you ever want to be part of the crew aboard this amazing vessel? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you think the Blue Marlin is a true hero of the high seas, hit that like button. Let's dive into one of the most groundbreaking ships ever built, the Chikyu. This Japanese scientific drilling vessel was created with one bold mission: to drill deeper into the Earth's mantle than any ship before it. We're talking about 7 kilometers beneath the seabed, where the Earth's crust is at its thinnest. To uncover mind-blowing insights about our planet's inner workings, especially in some of the most seismically active regions of the world. But here's the twist: the Chikyu isn't the first ship to push the limits of ocean drilling. Ships like the Joid's Resolution made their mark during earlier projects, like the Deep Sea Drilling Project and the Ocean Drilling Program. But the Chikyu takes it up a notch with its advanced riser drilling system, allowing it to reach depths that were once thought impossible. At 210 meters long, 38 meters wide, and 16.2 meters tall, this vessel is an absolute giant in the world of research. And it's not just big, it's efficient and innovative. The Chikyu can carry a crew of 150, made up of 100 operators and 50 scientists, all working side by side to unlock the secrets of the Earth's interior. And when they're out at sea, the crew is transported via helicopter transfers, making it clear that everything about this mission is next level. The Chikyu isn't just a ship, it's a floating laboratory, pushing the boundaries of what we know about the Earth's structure, seismic activity, and the forces that shape our planet. So, how do you think this exploration will change our understanding of Earth? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you're as fascinated as I am, don't forget to hit that like button. Meet the MPI Adventure, a true game-changer in the world of offshore energy. Launched in 2011, this cutting-edge vessel is built to tackle one of the most ambitious challenges of our time: installing wind turbine foundations. With the global push for renewable energy stronger than ever, the MPI Adventure is right at the heart of it all, helping to power the world with clean, sustainable energy. What makes this ship so special? Well, it's not just about its technical prowess. It's designed for transporting, lifting, and installing wind turbine foundations like a pro. With the rising demand for wind energy projects around the globe, this vessel boosts fleet capacity and gets the job done faster, more efficiently, and with precision. And it's not just a workhorse. It can carry up to 200 people on board, including 112 crew members, blending professional operations with a surprisingly comfortable environment. Imagine spending your day working on towering wind turbines while soaking in those breathtaking ocean views. Not bad, right? Originally setting sail from China to the UK in March 2011, the MPI adventure now sails proudly under the Dutch flag. It's almost poetic, isn't it? The Netherlands, a country known for its iconic windmills, is now home to a modern marvel that's helping build the future of wind power. The MPI adventure isn't just a ship, it's a symbol of innovation, sustainability, and the future of renewable energy. So, next time you think about the power that fuels our homes and businesses, remember this incredible vessel and the people behind it. What's your take on offshore wind energy? Could this be the key to a greener world? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like if you believe in the power of clean energy. Let's talk about the city of St. Petersburg, a ship that's revolutionizing the way we transport vehicles across the seas. Built in 2010 and sailing proudly under the Panamanian flag, this vehicle carrier is a true masterclass in efficiency. What makes the city of St. Petersburg stand out? It's a roll-on roll-off, RoRo, vessel, designed specifically for wheeled cargo like cars, trucks, motorcycles, and even railroad cars. Think of it like a giant parking garage on water, where vehicles drive right on and off using their own wheels or platform lifts. No cranes, no heavy equipment, just smooth, quick loading and unloading. That's right, it's faster and way more efficient than traditional cargo ships, which rely on cranes for lifting. This simple yet brilliant design saves tons of time and makes global trade smoother than ever. It's a perfect example of how smart engineering keeps the world's supply chains running without a hitch. So, what do you think? Could this be the future of shipping? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you think RoRo vessels are cool, hit that like button. Have you ever heard of the Freedom Ship? It's a concept so wild it sounds more like something out of a science fiction novel than reality. Imagine a floating city on the water, big enough to house 100,000 people, with streets, homes, and all the amenities of a regular city. That's the vision behind the Freedom Ship, a 25-story high megaship that stretches 4,500 feet long, 750 feet wide, and 350 feet tall. Basically, it's a cruise ship on steroids, but not for vacations. No, this ship is meant to be a permanent home for its residents. Sounds cool, right? Well, maybe. Living on the water has its perks, but think about it. No easy escape from the crowded, stacked-up living conditions. If cabin fever kicks in, where do you go? You're surrounded by endless ocean. And don't even get me started on the weather or the quirky shipmates you might end up with. Plus, there's always the risk of a slightly overconfident captain steering the ship into chaos. Now, here's where it gets even crazier. Some supporters argue that the Freedom Ship could bypass national borders and offer a life outside the laws of existing states. A life of true freedom. But is that a good thing? Would we want to live outside the rule of law? Whether you see it as a revolutionary idea or a logistical nightmare, one thing is clear. The Freedom Ship is sparking some serious debate about what the future of living might look like. So, would you ever want to live on a floating city? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you think this ship is as wild as I do, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more incredible content. See you in the next video.